Hi all, welcome to Tech Forum. In this video, let us deep dive into different SSL encryption modes in Cloudflare. Cloudflare is a service that offers security and performance features to a wide network of websites. It acts as a reverse proxy, a middleman between you, the user, and a given website. When you go to visit that website, you will be directed to one of the Cloudflare servers instead of the actual site servers. This allows Cloudflare to ensure you are a legitimate user, so thus protecting against denial of service attacks. Load the site faster. They have cached certain parts of the website, and to protect against downtime. Since they have multiple servers worldwide and can fall back on any servers if one has a problem. Cloudflare offer the free plan so that everyone can register. To use Cloudflare, your domain registrar should be pointing to Cloudflare name servers. I have already configured a domain. You can let me show that. Yeah. So if I go into the DNS, so there is some if you see here the proxied, whatever is proxied, it is proxied through this Cloudflare. Even you can use this Cloudflare for only for the resolving the IP address. So here record, here DNS only, so it means that traffic is not proxied through Cloudflare. So also if you see the name server for this particular specific domain is pointing to this Cloudflare name servers. So my domain is registered through GoDaddy. So there I changed to point to this name servers. So here you can configure like SSL, TLS, then some firewall rules. Then you can do a caching. Then even some redirect page rules. All those things you will be able to configure. So Cloudflare offers multiple SSL encryption modes. So let me show that. If I go into the SSL, so first one is off. That is means it's not secure. So anyway, nowadays this is not recommended. Every site should be enabled with encryption with the certificate, SSL certificate. The next one is the flexible. Flexible means encrypts traffic between the browser and Cloudflare. Next one is full, means encrypts end to end, means browser to origin server using a self-signed certificate on the server. Then full strict encrypts end to end but requires a trusted CA or Cloudflare origin CA certificate on the server. Now let's see more details into all these types. The first one is flexible. The flexible SSL mode means the traffic from browser to Cloudflare will be encrypted. So, but the traffic from Cloudflare to the site's origin server will not be. So, means it's a plain traffic. So, as I said, like from the browser to Cloudflare, the traffic is encrypted if you see, but here it is a plain. So there are different certificate options to protect the traffic between browser and Cloudflare. One is the universal SSL certificate, that is the shared certificate provided by Cloudflare. That this option is free again. If I go into this edge certificates, you can see here I am already enabled that, otherwise you will be seeing something like you can configure the universal certificate. So currently my these two domains are protected through that. So it is a shared domain. It's part of the free version. Now some like SSL rated configurations are there, you can do that. Then the second option is ordering Cloudflare SSL certificate. You can order certificate through here, order SSL certificate. So if you see here, this is the option we have currently, universal SSL. Then we can go with dedicated SSL. So it's a $5 per month you need to pay. So dedicated to your domain. Then you can go with this option, $10 dedicated with custom host name. You can add multiple host names. Here only it will add these two domains, $5. If you want to add 50 host names slash wildcards, you can go with the $10 per month. Then another option is even you can upload your own custom SSL certificate but this is not part of this free plan, so you need to go with the business plan. So in that case you can like upload your own trusted CA certificate, your own certificate. Okay, next, like, let's move into the full SSL. The full SSL will mean a completely secure connection, means end-to-end secure connection. You will have a fully secure connection between your visitor and the Cloudflare, and also secure connection between your web server and Cloudflare. So Cloudflare also connect through the SSL certificate, encrypt the traffic. So while sending to origin server. So, but any of the traffic is decrypted and re-encrypted in Cloudflare. We are talking here as a end-to-end encryption, but it's not a completely end-to-end. The Cloudflare decrypt the traffic, then re-encrypt. So before sending it to origin server. So you can use any of the certificate option we discussed earlier. So we discussed 3 certificate option: universal SSL, upload custom SSL, there are order SSL certificate. These 3 option can be used. One of the option can be used to protect, again same, the browser to Cloudflare traffic. So then, like, your server should be configured to answer the HTTPS request. Your server should be enabled to respond to HTTPS traffic, and in the server you should be configure the self-signed certificate. But if you go back here, overview, so it will clearly say full encrypts end-to-end using self-signed certificate. So you can have a self-signed certificate configured in the in your origin server. So the cloud browser to Cloudflare, it will use the certificate whatever we discussed earlier, the 3, one of the option. Now Cloudflare uses this self-signed certificate from the origin server to like encrypt the traffic before sending to origin server. Okay, now let's see the full SSL. Full SSL strict. So this is the most secure connectivity option you would ever opt for. In this connectivity option, you will have a secure SSL connection between the visitor to your site and Cloudflare, in addition to a secure connection between your web server and Cloudflare as well. In this scenario, in this scenario also the traffic will be decrypted and re-encrypted in Cloudflare. So it's the same as full SSL. The difference is the full strict connection is like need to have an authenticated certificate installed on your origin server. In our full SSL, we were talking about self-signed certificate, but here you will not able to have a self-signed certificate. The self-signed certificate will not work here. So you need to have a authenticated certificate. Means like you should be getting a certificate from like a valid CA. So yeah, it's like a valid CA signed certificate. Also the certificate authority must be the one trusted by Cloudflare. Again, obviously, like the server should be accepting your HTTPS traffics. The other option, so because this is one of the options, so you can have a trusted certificate from outside. So then you need to buy a certificate, then install it on the origin server. So but still another one option you can use is like if you go into the origin server here, you can generate the origin certificate from Cloudflare. You can create a certificate. This certificate, whatever the certificate you are creating here, that can be installed in the origin server. You don't want to have a separate CA certificate. So this certificate, whatever I am talking here, I am going to generate here. The certificates are not yet trusted by the browser. Browser won't trust the certificate, so you can't utilize the same certificate for traffic from browser to your Cloudflare or browser perspective. The certificate is not trusted, but it will be trusted by the Cloudflare because certificate is created here in the Cloudflare, allowing the backend connection to be encrypted and authenticated. So yeah, let me show how we can do this. Create certificate. You can select private key. What is the algorithm you want to utilize? Yeah, I'll go with RSA. Then if you are having your own private key and CSR already available, you can just paste it here. So if not, like, you can go with Cloudflare will generate for that. Yeah, if I go with that, then it will list out the domains, what domain is going to protect. Then 15 years, it's what is the validity. You can change it if you require. If you click on next, it will give you the certificate. Yes, then it will give you the private key also. So you can copy this and install it into your server, so that it will help you to avoid you should be having a CA signed certificate. Now the same this CloudFront origin certificate can be used with full SSL also, because we were talking about full SSL like with a self signed certificate. When the moment you use this certificate, it will become a full strict. The SSL encryption mode, so whatever we were talking, there is multiple options. Like it should be selected based on the functionality the website offers. Means if you don't have to ask user to send some personal info and don't have online payment function, then you don't need full strict certificate. So flexible or full with self signed certificate should be okay. Thanks all for watching the video. See you in the next